New Jersey is set to open retail applications on March 15th, 2022. Currently, applications are open for all other license types. Here are a few high-level things to remember about New Jersey's licensing process. Number 1, 98 out of 400 cities opted into cannabis retail in New Jersey. Opt-ins will increase over time as the retail program rolls out and cities get their regulations together. Number 2, when applications open March 15th, they will be reviewed upon first come, first serve. If a detail is missed on your application will move to the back of the line for a second review. Ensure your application is 100% accurate and complete prior to submitting it. Number 3, the CRC did not issue a cap on licenses at the state level. However, only approximately 25% of the local municipalities opted into commercial cannabis activity, resulting in high competition to find an appropriately zoned facility at the local level for the application. CanDev provided a great summary for the application process, roadblocks to expect, and nuances to the application process. If you are unfamiliar with CanDev, ensure to contact them for your retail real estate needs. So let's go over CanDev's summary. So first, what's the process to apply? There are 2 licensing processes to choose between, either an annual license or a conditional license. The annual license is the full license application, while a conditional license is a slimmed down version of the annual license application process. Annual licenses, which to CanDev, this is an unpopular strategy, does not get priority processing and requires everything to be complete. Real estate is required along with municipality approval in the form of resolution from the city's governing body you intend to operate in. While per CanDev, a conditional license is a more popular strategy. This does provide priority processing and does not require everything to be complete. Real estate is not required, and no municipality approval is required at this stage either. For the recent production licenses submitted in December, the state received about 10% annual license applications and about 90% conditional license applications. CanDev is being told that a similar ratio is expected for the retail licenses since it makes more sense strategy-wise, mainly because you get priority processing and it gives you more time to get all of your puzzle pieces put together. New Jersey does have a statute for responses on conditional licenses must be responded to within 30 days. However, CanDev is being told that realistically it will be 60 days. At this point, a conditional license will be awarded if the conditional application is deemed complete. Then a conversion application will need to be submitted to convert a conditional license to an annual license. At this stage, real estate will be required along with municipality approval and much more. These conversion applications also have priority over the annual license application. So again, this reinforces CanDev's popular and unpopular strategy. So go with the conditional license first. Once when you get a conditional license, you have 120 days and at least one optional 40-day extension to do a conversion application. However, the faster the better, since the conversion applications will also be processed first come, first serve. The smarter groups will submit their conversion applications the same day they get their conditional license. Applications open March 15th. And the soonest you would get a conditional license based on the regulations is April 15th, 2022. This is why real estate is de facto required even for the conditional license application, because based on timing and getting all of your documents together for a conversion application, the timing has to be accounted for all of these different types of licenses. This means architecture documents such as floor plans, site plans, security plans, etc. Also, to get a city to provide a form of resolution that is done in a multiple city meetings, typically weeks apart. And cities are likely going to want to know about your location you intend to operate in, and that meets zoning and setback requirements. So personally, if this was me and if you are writing the application process, I would treat real estate as one of the main roadblocks that you need to solve first before even developing your application. Yes, of course, we can submit for the conditional license. However, if you do receive approval from that conditional license and need to then convert that license to an annual, we are on a very tight time crunch to find that facility. All right, back to CanDev summary. Here are a few key nuances to be aware of per CanDev. There's also a step in the process called, quote, Municipal Preference, whereby the city has an opportunity to give the state their rankings of all the groups they've given municipality approval to. This means interaction and communications between the applicant and the city is vital to getting awarded a license to operate. So they want people involved in their community. And if you are not involved in their community and going to these meetings, then more than likely you may not get a license in New Jersey.